All right, hello and welcome to Michael Plays the Classics. I am the aforementioned Michael, starting a couple minutes early because I'm here and ready. Why not? We are playing Shining Force today, which could potentially be the last day that we do this. I'm heading into the next final battle, depending on how long that takes. And if I win, we might move on to the finale today or hold it over till next session. But yeah, let's jump into the game. So I got to the final battle with Darksol, and then I egressed out. So I figure I can just walk my way right back into it. We shall find out shortly if that's the case. Sorry, let me need to close a couple windows here. There we go. Hmm. So I think I missed the. There we go. That should lead us outside. Nope. And then we go in here and we step on the platform. I think. And then this, yep, this should teleport us into the battle with Darksol, maybe? So this is where I fought the Colossuses. There we go. Okay. If I don't manage to win this battle, then before next time, I'll do all this part before we get started. So I want to see what our map looks like here. So I have the option of going that way. I can go right up the middle. Huh. I think I'll go this way, and we'll try that this time, see how it works. I'll see if the Domingo can take out some of these torch eyes that have caused me so much problems in the past. Because unless they can burst through walls, those don't seem, yeah, okay. So, yeah, they can shoot over the wall. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We're all learning together. That's what this is all about. This is a journey of discovery. Ah, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, well, I've just given both of those torch eyes a scrumptious little target just sitting there in the middle, ready to be obliterated. So I think I've got the starting of a plan formulated in my head. Let's see how bad this goes. Not great. Oh, yep, it's terrible. Yep. Okay, so that got rid of one of my guys just right off the bat. Okay. Hey, Sumkey. How are you doing today, sir? Not too bad, actually. I had a birthday a couple days ago. I don't think I streamed on my birthday or have since. So I'm newly minted 46-year-old, still playing video games. Not quite in my basement, but close in my upstairs bedroom or spare bedroom, whatever. Um, my wife's birthday is tomorrow, so we're going out for a dinner tonight with her parents. And my kids had a swim meet yesterday, a second one for them, first one I've gone to. That was a whole thing, let me tell you. I've never been to one before, wasn't a fan. But I'll go for the kids. So, it's all about the children, right? For the children, as they say. Beyond that, Kickstarter for Catacon is still going. We're at 68% the last time I checked. I'm actually trying not to look at it today. I'm trying to give myself a day off of all social media. So I'm trying my best. I won't say I've completely succeeded so far, but I'm doing okay. And so that's the plan, is to not look at it at all until tomorrow. So if it goes up or down or sideways, that'll be a surprise. And I won't worry about it all day long, because I do normally set and refresh the page, a dozen times a day. That's not an exaggeration. In fact, it's probably more than a dozen times a day, if I'm being honest. So I kind of need a little bit of a break. Okay. So yes, I think I'm going to send Blue and Domingo kind of around the periphery of the battle here and see if they can just on their own take out some of these torch eyes and some of these steel claws, which the steel claws really aren't that dangerous, but if I can get several of them taken out with just those two, then I think that would be a nice tactical advantage. We shall see. I did find out that my press badge for Gen Con was approved, which I wasn't sure it would be. So that's very cool. And I have my wish list filled out. And tomorrow is when registration goes live, or Sunday, one of the two. I think it's Sunday. Yeah, I think it's Sunday. But I'm recording an episode of Farm to Fable like right in the middle. So I contacted the person's like, hey, would you mind if at like 11:55 I took a break and waited for the countdown, hit the button, and then started back? Like, sure, that's fine. So that's cool. I appreciate that. Recorded the first episode of season 3's Farm to Fable. In the middle of editing it right now. And going to record the second episode of season 3 tomorrow. Actually, I wonder if I can. Boom, sure can. Now, hopefully, this will take this out completely. When Domingo casts it, yep, there we go. It takes one out, so that is cool. And then I don't know if I already mentioned, I did find out I'm also going to Lexicon this year. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to, but I'm only going on Saturday. I have something both Friday and Sunday, though where I'm at now, I'm actually closer to Lexicon than I was before in Cincinnati. So it's not as much of a, not that it was a bad drive, but it's a shorter drive now. So just driving up for the day isn't a big deal at all. So that's the plan. I'm just going to drive up for the day on Saturday, and I have 3 sessions of Action 12 Cinema on the schedule. So hopefully I'll get a chance to run some more play tests with people who don't know who I am, get some really good and honest feedback, and make the game even better. So I don't know if you jumped on at the very, very beginning or not, but this is Darksol, the fight I'm in right now. That's him there. And I believe that there's just one more battle after this one. So A, it depends on if I survive and win this battle, and 2, it depends on how long it takes for me to win or lose it. We may go ahead and move on to the second battle and see if I can just finish off the game today. But my guess is that it's going to be Monday. Yes, I'm very, very busy, but which is good. I like being busy for the most part. Absolutely. Man, those. I started playing a little bit of Magic the Gathering again, which is something I was way into when I was in college. I think when I started college, Revised Edition had just came out, and I played so much Magic in college. I played more Magic in college than I played role playing games, and like it wasn't even close. Absolutely got into it hot and heavy. Way overspent. Literally got credit cards just to buy cards with, and that was not smart. But I had a lot of fun. So I definitely got some enjoyment out of it. But then after college, right before I got married, I sold all of my cards, and for nowhere near their actual value. Which I know anytime you sell cards, you're only going to get, like 60% of the value. I think is a pretty good benchmark, and I think I got probably 30%. I just wanted them out of my life, and I went a long time without touching it. Just it's almost like it was like a substance abuse thing. It's like I'm afraid if I relapse that I will get way into it again. And then I've been dabbling a little bit. I have quite a few cards, but they're all the bad ones. Like I kept a lot of my crappy common cards just to I guess just to kind of have them. And so I started building like decks for my kids to play with, like they're just white weenie decks, black decks with vampires. I don't have hardly any good cards whatsoever. And then I also still do the synergy session where every now and then I'll randomly buy a pack of cards and then open them as part of like a show. So I've slowly accumulated a few more cards. Long story short, say I started Magic the Gathering Arena, and I've built a couple decks. I've only played them against the bots. I haven't played any actual people yet because I don't know the rules well enough, and my internet's terrible. But I'm really enjoying playing against the bots and building decks with what I have, what cards I do have. So I actually might start streaming some of that. That's what I was playing around with today. Was setting it up so that I could stream me playing the arena some. So if Commander is something you can play on there and we can just play with people that we kind of know, then I would absolutely be up for it. But I don't have any Commander cards because I don't know if those are the same thing or if they are like a different card thing. I don't know. But I don't have, I think Commander is where you have like one oversized card, and that's like I used to play in college. We kind of had our own version of that where you play 3-on-3, and the person in the middle of your team could not be attacked until one of your lieutenants was taken out. And I kind of think that's sort of what this Commander thing is like the official version of, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't know what spell table is. Not opposed to finding out, but I don't know at the moment. Wow. Double attack, missed both times. So I think this is a bit of overkill here, to be honest with you. I don't think I need to spend a freeze 4 to finish taking this dragon out. No. But I was a little bit worried that if I went low, I wouldn't do it, and I didn't want the dragon to get an attack on me. Because my tactic is working pretty well so far. We're about to see if it falls apart at this moment. So I lost Arthur because I was dumb. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have to figure that out, but it sounds doable. So hopefully blue can, yep, take that out just by himself. Great. Good job, blue. Thank you. Yeah, that's probably something about it. There was, I think we called it like, I think Commander might have even been what we called it. I don't remember for sure. But you had 3-on-3, and basically you set 3 opposed to each, across the table at each other. And as the person in the middle, I could cast bonus buff spells to either side of me. Like if I summoned a creature, I could give it to the player on my right, or I could do it on the player on my left. And you could cast attack spells directly at the opposing commander in the middle, but you couldn't send monsters at them. You had to, like, if you could take out one of the 2 people on either side, then you could continue on, if that makes sense. So monsters had to go through either the right or left flank, and once that person was taken out, then you could go on to the commander as well. Played a ton of that in college. It was quite a lot of fun. We also did a lot of these like free-for-alls where we'd have like 10, 15 people playing. 15 is probably too many, but I think we definitely had somewhere like 8 or 9 people at a time, and they would, like, it was just basically last person standing, and it was fun but awful at the same time. Let me tell you, because some people, like, this was back when, what was it? Denial decks, not denial. The thing, stasis decks, where you basically could keep anybody from untapping, and somebody put one of those together, and basically, if you get that to work, you kind of win, but it takes a while, and that's kind of what we had happen there, where nobody could untap them, or untap anything, and eventually they just won. I will say though. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to attack the other thing. Because this is just about basically a wasted spell. That one of my favorite Magic memories came from one of those just big free-for-alls. I put together the worst deck probably in the history of decks, other than in that very specific instance. And it was a deck that was nothing but life, nothing but walls, and nothing but a way to get cards in my hand. And it was like like a 200 card deck. It was so unwieldy. It was so stupid. But what happened is because we were playing this big free for all and everybody was worrying about everybody else, no one was paying attention to me because every time it would come to my turn, I would be like, all right, I pulled out a wall, pulled out a wall. And so basically I got ignored. And then I got to the point where these were like classic revised cards like Ling's Library, where, I think you got to put a bunch of cards in your hand and you uh, you got life for every card in your hand above a certain number of cards. And, so long story short, too late. By the time there were only a few people left and, they started to focus on me again and try to see, what the heck I was up to, I had like 800 life. I had 30, 40 walls around me. And at that point, they were all like flying walls that had offense and defense. They could attack. And I had like more than twice as many cards as anyone else still had. So they weren't going to be able to outlast me. They weren't going to be able to attack me. And they had no way to get rid of me, even like with a direct spell. So I won the one time I played that deck. I never got to play it again because anytime I tried, they just immediately would attack me and take me out. Hey, I just beat Darksol. Look at that. That was a great story. I did not expect that to go so quickly. So I guess I will be going into the final battle. Whether I survive that battle, we shall see. The deck I'm playing right now in Arena is a life-giving deck, and it's very much built on the color challenge. Like if you ever played Magic the Gathering Arena, when you start out, they give you a deck of one. It's like single color. So you have a black deck, a blue deck, a red deck, and you get to play it against the bots. The idea being, what am I fighting here? I guess that is it. Just those skeletons? That can't be right. To teach you how to play the game, basically. So they give you a white deck, and I'm using like very much the same cards that come. Oh, okay, that's what you got to do. Okay, all right. So I took the white cards that I was already given, and then I just modified them a little bit with. Okay, that's terrifying because I just did a bunch of damage and it didn't even lower its number down. I wonder if there's a different win condition that I don't know. Maybe you have to hit all three once, maybe? Maybe you have to kill these things, and then that is what hurts the dart dragon? Or maybe you have to take out both of these skeletons and then you can attack the dragons. There's got to be some sort of like, oh, come on, Gort, Gunts, I can't have you missing like that, buddy. This is probably really dumb, but maybe you have to attack it with the Chaos Breaker. Hmm. So let's see what happens here. Probably bad. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty bad. If I can take this out, then I can test my theory on whether or not taking out both of them is what opens up the Dark Dragon to being attacked. So hopefully one of my characters can go. Nope. Okay. I do not understand what is happening here. Maybe you just got to pour on the damage and eventually that question mark will become something other than a question mark. Oh, there we go. Nice. So we got a double attack, and now we can see that there is actually light at the end of the tunnel. But I have a feeling that you're going to need to just concentrate on one of them, because I bet they regenerate like some of the other main villains have. I need to get him out of there, or this is going to be a very short fight. So I'm probably going to die here. I don't know if I'll be able to got enough left to defeat all three of them. Nope, not with Henri dead too. But I do now know at least you just got to keep pouring it on. Whew. And now Diane's gone. That's not good. These aren't like super strong warriors, but I mean they could help. They can do things. There we go. Yeah, if I would have just concentrated fire from the very beginning, I probably would have been able to get through at least one or two of these heads. Oh, nice, the soul doesn't work, so that was basically a wasted attack. All right, I'm gonna take out the skeleton. Hopefully, Gong will take him all the way out. Ooh, no, that was not good. I'll take it, Chris. I will take it all day. Okay. Nice. Double attack. Good times. Like it a lot. So that's about 60 points of damage just right there. And it's still showing the question marks. So I'm going to guess it's like 100 maybe? That's 73. But Xylo, Blue, and Domingo are kind of like my tanks here. And usually when they go, that's when they regenerate. So it's possible that they just got some, if not all of what I've already done back. All right, so Xylo, I think, is still my main heavy hitter. Yeah, there we go. 40 points of damage. I mean, I don't want to put cart before horse, but I might actually be able to pull this off. It's going to be hard if these armored skeletons, I don't know if they just replace themselves or if they'll keep adding more. It's like if I don't kill them, will, they just keep adding two, adding two, adding two. Because if that happens, I don't think I can do it here. But if I can just kind of ignore them, actually, I'll see if I can maybe lure that one away. That might be kind of a useful tool. Come on. Oh, nice, baby. Deadly attack. Perfect timing for that. All right, we've just got the one head left. Oh, they're going after my main guy. Okay. So sorry, I was obviously getting really focused on the game there for a little bit. No, I'm just gonna keep Kale away. Sorry, buddy. Your goal is to just not get murderized right now. But playing booster drafts are like the one thing that I've kind of still done every now and then, which I haven't done it in years, that I think were a lot of fun because you're basically on an even playing field. Some people know more about the game. They have probably studied. They've probably read things about the set that you're drafting that gives them an advantage. But for the most part, it's skill in building the deck versus the little bit of luck of what particular cards you get. It's kind of fun. It lasts a little while, so even if you don't do well, like you're not just done in 5 minutes and you have to go home with your tail between your legs because you got beat by a white weenie deck from a 5-year-old, which happened to me the first time I played a tournament. They probably weren't 5, but I was in college and I went to my first ever tournament, and I had this unwieldy black and blue deck that was all about getting rid of people's cards out of their hands and counterspelling. And this probably 10, 12-year-old boy destroyed me with a white weenie deck. Like, I don't know that I even got 3 cards on the table, and I was done. And that's when I realized, playing with your friends is very different than playing to like win, like where your goal is just to get out as much as you can, do as much damage as you can. Yeah. So I kind of burned a lot of desire from me right away to want to try to do tournaments. But I like booster tournaments. I think those are fun. Booster draft tournaments. Oh, double tech. Boom! Look at that silo coming through like the beast that he is. Bam. No! Oh, yes. Yes, they can. Look at that. Time to skedaddle. Oh no, but Kale cannot move. Kale somehow bound to the Chaos Broker. Oh no, what's going to happen now? I can't get free, but you won't die with me. I don't. Some unbeknownst to us power that he had that we didn't know about. Aww. Hello, you're my buddy. I guess it's falling apart. Yep, sinks back beneath the sea. That's the foundations are still strong. We can rebuild. Nope, no, they're gone. Moment. Well, look at that. We have survived. I kind of feel bad that I didn't use May this whole time. She clearly felt quite a lot of emotion towards Kale. Ooh. I need a hero. And there we go. Oh, we got some animation here. All right, so we'll let the credits play. Give the people who designed this awesome, fun game that I got to play a little bit of time to shine. And I almost feel like there might be a like post-credit scene a la Marvel, years before Marvel was a thing, at least what Marvel's know it now. Because I have a memory of, but it could be a different game, that there might be something at the end here. But thanks, Sumkey. I think you might be the only one hanging out with me today, but you got to see the finale here. I'm kind of shocked myself that I got through it as quickly as I did. So the current plan is to pick up with Shining Force 2 probably next week. I have something on Monday, so it may not be Monday, and the kids still have their RPG club Tuesday and Thursday, so it might be Wednesday, might be Monday, not 100% sure yet. And then I think after I get through Shining Force 2, I'm going to jump to the Super Nintendo and play Eye of the Beholder, which is just a game I've wanted to replay for a while. So really looking forward to that. But yeah, lots of things going on, very busy. Hopefully going to start streaming some Magic the Gathering Arena, but it'll just be me versus bots, at least for now. In 2 weeks, I'll be at the faculty retreat up in Michigan, playing some games with some friends of mine and hopefully some new friends. And around that time, the Kickstarter will be over. So good, bad, or ugly, we will know in 2 weeks what's going on with the Catacon this year. So yeah, busy, but fun busy, exciting stuff. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. And if there was anybody else that was lurking, thank you for watching as well. Anybody watching in the future, I hope you enjoyed this and come watch it live in some future time and hang out with me. And then when I got a moment, I'll go ahead and plug again. Well, we have our giveaway. Once we get 600 followers, we're going to give a copy of this book away. It's the alt cover copy of the Van Ricken's Guide to Ravenloft. I think we're at 540, 560. Yeah, 560. I think we're like 40 people away from getting to that point. So we'll see. I think we're getting close to the end of the credits. Never saw that attack. Of course, I didn't really use Kale that much at the end. I kind of got him left behind level-wise, and here we go. Well, hello there. You look like you're a long way from home, because I'm giving this person a hickey accent. We don't see many folk in full armor like that. Quite a fancy get-up. I have come a long way. Longer than you can imagine. See, it looks like Adam or Chaos. I must say, you do look pretty tired and well. Your things have seen better days. Unless that's like a scarecrow and it's also talking to me off screen. I'm looking for a place to settle down and rest. Well, how about right here? Lend your hand to the fields of our village. Boom! That sounds just like what I need right now. I work hard and I'm a fast learner. I don't know if it has multiple endings. I kind of remembered there was a post-credit scene of our hero. What do they call you? The nameless stranger. The end. Ah, look at that. So our hero did not perish, but didn't go back and tell their friends that they were alive. Kind of a jerk move, but maybe he's earned it. All right, so with that, we will end things here. Thank you, Sumki, for hanging out. And again, anyone else watching, appreciate it. And we'll see you some point next week with Shining Force 2. So thanks, and we'll see you then. Bye.